What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment bringing you a video today. And first off, I want to say a quick shout out to all of the apparent butthurt Zaza Pachulia fans. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings on my previous video, but let's be real, facts are facts. The only reason I made the video is based off of me feeling a certain way about him getting in and someone that's actually deserving not being able to make the All-Star game. So it's nothing personal against Zaza. Like I said, if you had actually watched the video, which I'm sure most of you guys didn't do and just read the title of the video, I made a valid point that, it's just about the numbers. I said the same thing about Dwayne Wade on the East, and I didn't think he should get in. So, it is what it is. If you guys are butthurt or sad or angry at that, there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm not the only one sharing this opinion, so it is what it is. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about today. That's definitely not what I wanted to discuss. What I wanted to discuss is something that's very, very apparent. I didn't watch the game tonight, but I did follow it online, and the game just went final. We lost to Philadelphia. About a month ago, that would have been the worst thing in the world, but Philadelphia is actually picking things up. They've turned around their team, and had it not been that they had the bad start that they had, they would actually make the playoffs, I think. Joel Embiid is playing like an actual all-star, and I hope he actually does make the all-star team as a rookie, even though technically he's not a rookie, but this is his real first season of actually playing in the league on a consistent basis, and he's putting up these numbers while still getting his minutes restricted. So I can only imagine how good he's going to be when he's allowed to play normal minutes. So what I want to discuss is very, very apparent with our team. And the Raptors, man, we need to make some sort of deal by the trade deadline. And it's very apparent that we got to do it. I've been saying this in previous videos, but it again comes very obvious with this game. We need a third option. A consistent third option. The games that we lose are always the games where you're going to see DeMar get his 20-something points, Kyle is going to get his 27 points, and then it's nobody else. You might have somebody with 10 points, but everyone else is in single digits. And we just can't go on like this. This is why we struggled last year in the playoffs for the first two series, because it's like if either one of those two guys struggle, we're toast. There's nobody that wants to step up on a consistent basis and just help out. You might get DeMar Carroll, you might have a good game here and there. JV might have a good game here and there. Terrence Ross might have a good game here and there. But we don't have a third person that's consistently averaging 14, 15 points, whether it's a starter or off the bench. Most of these games is someone 6 points, 7 points, 5 points, 8 points. Two guys in double digits, everyone else is always in single digits. And we can't sustain it, man. We're not good enough just to rely on these two guys to carry us. We're not a shutdown team where we got this amazing defense where we can shut guys down that way. Not happening. Our offense is, still at the top, but we need to do something. Now, I do know that Jared Sullinger did come back tonight, first game of the season, making his Raptors debut. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to play into the mix of what we're doing. But I don't know if he's going to be that much of a difference maker. He's obviously going to be our starting power forward when he's off of his restricted minutes. But I don't know how good he is. I mean, I've seen him play when he was on Boston, and he had his moments, but is he the difference maker? We'll have to wait and see. Other than that, I don't know if we can get it done. I don't think we have the manpower to beat a Cleveland in a best of 7 series with just 2 guys that are going to be your consistent scorers. It's just not going to happen. So we got to make some sort of move. I know people are talking about Paul Millsap coming to us. Not sure how that will work out. I mean, the guy, he's okay, but to me, he's not a difference maker. I mean, he's a guy that could get you, maybe 14, 15 points, maybe 16, 17 points, but he's to me, we need someone to put us over the hump. We're just below the hump. Paul Millsap might put us near the top of the hump, maybe sitting on top of the hump, but he's not going to be the guy that puts us over the hump. Now, the latest, not the latest, but what I've been seeing online is, talks about DeMarcus Cousins coming to the Raptors. Some people left that in my comment section talking about him coming to the Raptors. And I don't know, I'm kind of torn on it because I definitely know he has a talent that would put us over the hump. But then with him comes his bad attitude and all that stuff. And it could just be that, it's just his situation in Sacramento has him like that. Because Lord knows I'd probably be a miserable wreck too if I was playing in Sacramento all the time. And the team not trying to improve and making bad draft decisions and him not getting any supporting of cast around him, I guess it gets frustrating after a while. So I don't know. Maybe a new scenery for him might be what he needs. I mean, one person was saying that you just have to look at Kyle Lowry and see how he was at the beginning of his career, with his time in Houston and his run-ins with the coach at the time. So I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe if he gets in the right environment with the right coach and the right surrounding cast, that he might be able to excel himself to the next level and bring us to the next level. So who knows? So that would be an interesting trade. I don't know who we'd have to give up for him, but that might be the trade that puts us over the hump. So it'll be interesting to see what we do at the trade deadline. I know Messiah has always been trying to mold this team to be the team to beat Cleveland. I mean, it becomes pretty obvious by him first getting Corey Joseph, so he can be the guy come fourth quarter to be the one trying to guard Kyrie Irving. And I think they brought in Jared Sullinger now to be the guy to guard Tristan Thompson. So I see how he's trying to mold the team to try and play with Cleveland. But shoot, we got to make it to Cleveland first before we worry about that. So I'm excited. I mean, even though we lost previous to this game, our record is the best record that we've ever had as a franchise this far into the season. So we're doing well. We're doing better than we've ever done before. We just have to keep it up and not lose these games against these teams that are below us. We got to reserve these losses for teams that are better than us. So, I don't know. One thing I did want to mention from not this video, but the video before, which is my video talking about the Raptors not getting any respect. I did find one media outlet that actually does feature the Raptors a whole lot, and I was surprised about this. And I think they have to be on TV because I always see the ESPN logo at the bottom. And if you're wondering, if you're a Raptors fan and you're watching this and you're wondering, watch The Jump. It's hosted by Rachel Nichols, and that show, they feature the Raptors at least once or twice every week on whatever news story is going out there. And she might be, I could be wrong about this, but she seems like she might be an actual Raptors fan because she's been really pushing hard for that whole Millsap to Toronto thing. I mean, not just suggesting it, basically saying, make the move, Toronto. Come on, go ahead. And like, almost sounding like a fan, hoping that her team makes a move. I don't know. It could just be coincidence, but it just seems like she has a added interest in our team. Because I'm pretty sure with her hosting the actual thing that she has some sort of control over the stories that come out. So to see us featured at least once or twice a week where nobody else is doing that is really interesting to me. And even I noticed like the last maybe like few days ago they featured a story on Jonas talking trash to the Boston Celtics, which I hate that he did. But something like that would have never shown up on any other media outlet. I know they wouldn't have showed it on Inside the NBA or any other place, but it showed up on The Jump. So definitely watch that show. Like I said, they feature a lot of Raptors stuff on there, which surprised me, like I said, because no one else really does that. So check them out. So anyways, I hate that we lost the game tonight, but I think, like I said before, Philadelphia is on the rise, surprisingly. And who knows, they might actually make the playoffs if they keep this up. So I guess it's a bad loss, but not as bad as it seems. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like. Definitely share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get the discussion going about the Toronto Raptors as much as possible. If you have any comments in the comments, any comments about what I said, leave them in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the Raptors. Let me know if you feel that they should make a move at the deadline, or if you feel that the team is good the way they are and they don't need to make a move. Definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. And if you like my content, definitely hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. And just join the conversation with us here at Premier Gaming Entertainment. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great night.